is it. Hopefully it'll give you a much better look at the quality of the wood, the quality of the engraving, and I'll show you both sides, of course. The Fabarm Elos D2 has an all-steel receiver. There are several improvements from the original Elos. You've got lighter barrels, lighter, livelier, springier barrels, more responsive barrels. The triggers are improved as far as I'm concerned. And this is just gorgeous, gorgeous oil finished wood. You also have a slight palm swell on the right hand side. And this is not a heavy gun. It's a little bit over 7 pounds. So if you're up in the mountains chasing chukar, still might be too heavy for you. But it's an all-around 12 gauge over and under. It's going to be ideal for a lot of people. 1 ounce loads for skeet, sporting clays, and hunting. Still not too heavy to carry. Nice slim forearm, which is the appeal of over and unders in general. Single siding plane. The one thing I do like about the safety is that several safeties are almost completely flush, so they're very, very difficult to get off with gloved or wet or frozen hands, particularly pheasant hunting. So that has the net result of unintended pheasant conservation, which is not a good thing. Plenty of purchase here on the tang safeties, so very easy to get on. That's the Fabarm from Berettas, for example. Beretta safeties are just awful in that regard for hunting guns. Of course, for clays, safety has nothing to do with anything. So I mentioned previously, Orvis Fabarm Elos guns, like I believe all Fabarm Elos series guns, have automatic resetting safeties, which is horrible for clays. You don't need a safety at all. I mean, the gun is broken open, and you don't load the gun until you're up to the line. But for hunting, they're just awful, because there are a lot of times one pheasant goes up, there's a little delay, there's pheasant number 2, and rather than have the ability of a quick second shot, your safety's on. So it's a mess. Anyway, Greg at Orvis was nice enough, thoughtful enough to remove the self-resetting safety, which is a little pusher rod that pushes back the tang safety every time you break the gun open. And there's no reason to do that. I mean, if you're getting ready to reload, the gun's open anyway, it's inert. So you drop your pheasant, you're popping another load. If another one gets up, snap it closed, take your bird. It's that simple. You shouldn't have to worry about taking off a safety that you just took off with a broken open gun. Anyway, I hate those things, but fortunately, Greg at Orvis is happy to take care of that for you. So it is a beautiful gun. I mean, this is stunning wood. The engraving is very crisp. Something about the Italians. They really know how to engrave. Nicely inked. A little bit of gold. So I don't consider it gold. It's just extremely tasteful. And you've got a little stippling there on the trigger. So you've got nice purchase on the trigger as well. And just an excellent gun. Greg has these in left-hand models as well. And that would also, it's a mirror image, so it would give you a left-hand palm swell. So left-handed hunters and shooters are not being left out of the equation at all. They're all the same way, 28-inch barrels, but you have your choice of 28 gauge, 20, and a 12 gauge like this. So, as I mentioned before, everybody's happy with this. or they get their money back. It's this is a 100% satisfaction guarantee from Orvis, and there's nothing like that I'm aware of in the industry. So, for more information, you can check the Orvis website or give Greg a call. He's happy to talk to you. He'll answer any questions you have. Also, as I mentioned previously, probably my favorite is the 20, which is about 6 3/4 pounds. I like 20 gauges anyway. But a lot depends on your frame, your build, and your type of shooting activity. For clays games, really nothing beats the 12 gauge. So if you're going to shoot a little bit more clays than hunting, you'll want to opt for a 12 gauge, I would imagine. Particularly sporting clays. So it's a beautiful gun, very smooth. Another thing they improved on the Elos D2 is the removal of the forearm. Very, very easy to take off. The original Elos had big, long ears, so it took a lot of extra care to put the forearm back on. And you can see this one, very simple, very easy. So this is just an outstanding gun. I'm telling you, it's a gun that anybody would be proud to own, and you really can't go wrong, because if you're not satisfied, like I said before, Orvis will refund 100% of your money. And I don't think they have done any refunds on the Fabarm series, on the Fabarm Elos D2 series. I do like the steel receiver. I think it makes the engraving look better, and it adds a little mass right here in the center of the gun. And from a durability standpoint, a little better too. So there are these guns that are out there right now that I know of that have in excess of 300 rounds through it. And of course, customer service is all by Fabarm USA, so it doesn't get much better than that. Fabarm is a screening organization, so they built a reputation. It is extreme customer service. So hopefully this gives you a little better look at the gun, and it's just it's a gorgeous gun. It's also not a $6,000 gun. It may look like it, but it's less than half of that figure. So if you want one beautiful gun to do everything with, this is certainly worth your consideration. Take a good hard look at it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Nice job by Orvis. Nice job by Fabarm.